This video is an overview of UC policies and UC Santa Barbara guidelines for students applying to transfer to UCSB from any higher education institution that is not a California community college. UC Santa Barbara only accepts transfer applications at the junior level in the fall term. The UC application for admission is due by November 30th, the year prior to transfer, and all transfer applicants must update their UC application with fall grades and spring schedule changes in January through the Transfer Academic Update, or TAU. Transfer applications are evaluated for admission from February to April, and transfer admission decisions are released in mid to late April. Courses taken outside of the California community college system can only be evaluated after both the UC application and TAU have been received. In some cases, transfer applicants may receive an email requesting additional information, such as an unofficial transcript. Transfer applicants should closely monitor their email from February through April in case they receive such a request. Transfer applicants are welcome to apply to UCSB from any accredited college or university. However, California community college students are prioritized in the UC transfer process, which is why many transfer resources are intended for CCC applicants, and why there is a little more uncertainty in the transfer process from a non-CCC. The best thing that non-CCC applicants can do to maximize their chances of admission to UCSB is to try their best to meet the minimum eligibility and major preparation requirements with a high GPA. To be eligible for junior transfer admission, all transfer applicants must complete the following requirements by the end of the spring before fall transfer: a 7-course pattern, including 2 English composition courses, 1 math course beyond intermediate algebra, and 4 courses from at least 2 of the following 3 areas: arts and humanities, behavioral and social sciences, and biological and physical sciences. Beyond these 7 courses, the rest of your units can come from general education courses and courses that prepare you for your major, especially if major preparation is required for admission. At least 60 UC transferable semester units with a minimum 2.4 GPA for California residents and 2.8 for non-California residents are also required. Because there is no way to pre-evaluate non-CCC courses, it is usually a good idea for non-CCC applicants to take more than the minimum 60 units to increase the likelihood they will meet the UC junior transfer eligibility requirements. Certain majors may have additional major preparation requirements for transfer admission, which vary by campus and major. While major preparation is important for all transfer students, only certain selective majors require minimum major preparation for admission purposes. Completing recommended major preparation courses will generally not affect a student's chances of admission, but they may affect your time to graduation. UC Santa Barbara's Transfer Major Preparation Guide lists required and recommended major preparation coursework and GPAs for all majors at UCSB. Transfer applicants should refer to this guide and UCSB's online general catalog for more details. Courses taken outside of the California community college system will be evaluated for UC transferability and major preparation after you apply for admission. UCSB is unable to pre-evaluate coursework from other colleges, which means there is no way to guarantee which courses are transferable before you apply. Because of the uncertainty in transferability, non-CCC applicants should aim to exceed the minimum unit requirements and always choose an appropriate non-selective alternate major if applying to a selective major at UCSB. Another best practice is to compare course descriptions of your courses with UCSB course descriptions to gauge the likelihood of their transferability. Exceeding the minimum unit requirement and choosing an appropriate alternate major are both ways to strengthen your application. In UCSB's online general catalog, use the menu bar on the left to navigate to a specific major and/or department. The undergraduate program tab will provide a major sheet sheet for each major in that department, which lists all lower and upper division courses in the major. Click on the Courses tab to cross-reference the courses listed on the major sheet with course descriptions. Some majors may list courses from other departments on their major sheet, which will require you to review the Courses tab for that department. Compare these courses with courses available at a non-CCC institution and UCSB's Transfer Major Preparation Guide to make an informed decision about which courses to take before transfer. There is no way to guarantee that the courses you take before transfer are equivalent to UCSB courses unless they are taken at a California community college. UCSB has created a document for non-CCC applicants that provides more information on the course evaluation process, called the Guide to Course Transferability. Pay close attention to the English and math guidelines on page 2, and be aware that UC does not accept English composition courses from international universities where English is not the language of instruction. Remember that all courses from all of your transcripts must be reported on the UC application, even if you think they are not UC transferable. Transfer applicants from non-CCC institutions must be aware of how transfer units are calculated to meet junior eligibility, which is considered between 60 to 89 UC transferable semester units by the end of spring before fall transfer. All transferable lower division units will be limited to a maximum of 70 semester or 105 quarter units, and transferable upper division units will be added on top of these. So the only way a transfer applicant might attain senior standing is if they have taken transferable upper division courses at a 4-year university. Passing AP and IB exam scores can be used to meet the minimum unit requirement, but will not be included in the maximum unit calculation for senior standing. All units earned at a UC campus are transferable to other UC campuses and are not subject to the lower division unit limit of 70 semester or 105 quarter units. This means that former UC students must not exceed 89 semester or 134 quarter units by the end of spring before transfer. Otherwise, they will be considered senior standing and will be ineligible to transfer. Although all UC units are UC transferable, course equivalencies are only determined during the application review for required major preparation coursework for selective majors. Transfer applicants must be in good academic standing, which is a minimum 2.0 GPA overall and in the last term at their original UC campus to transfer to any other UC campus. Selective majors at UCSB are those which have additional admission requirements beyond minimum junior transfer eligibility. Transfer students applying to any major on this screen must complete the minimum major preparation coursework and GPA requirements for the College of Letters and Science and the College of Engineering, or the supplemental application for the College of Creative Studies to be considered for admission. Because it is impossible to know if non-CCC courses will meet major preparation, we strongly recommend choosing an alternate major on the UC application that is not selective for transfer admissions. During the application review, if it is determined that you do not meet major preparation requirements for your first choice major, then you will be considered for admission to your alternate major. If you are admitted to your alternate major, in most cases, you cannot switch into a selective major after transferring to UCSB. All transfer applicants should do their best to meet minimum UC junior transfer eligibility requirements. Students who do not have at least 60 semester or 90 quarter UC transferable units and the 7-course pattern completed by the end of spring before fall transfer will not be admitted to UCSB. Check your original institution's catalog to determine which of your courses are lower or upper division and to compare course descriptions if necessary. Maintain as high a GPA as possible to be a competitive applicant. If applying to a selective major at UCSB, choose a non-selective alternate major on the UC application. Transfer applicants with the best chance of admission are those who meet eligibility and major preparation requirements and have a strong overall GPA. Historically speaking, most non-CCC students who are admitted to UCSB have at least a 3.5 overall GPA by the end of the fall before transfer, or at least a 3.8 major preparation GPA by the end of fall for engineering majors. Thank you for watching. Check the video description for links to these resources and more.